the intro.
Black Sheep Podcast. Welcome back. It's me, Norris, Corey, JP. Our guest for today is Eli from Tropic Thunder. Well, formerly from Tropic Thunder.
Yep.
Out in New York. Welcome. Punk
How you
ass
doing?
bitch.
How you doing?
Let's get into some shit.
Yeah,
My
I know.
co-host got some questions for you, so I'm just.
Oh, I know. One of them was talking spicy too. Fuck Eli. Fuck Eli.
Yes, sir.
JP says
that was one of the names?
Yeah.
Let me find my shiesty real quick. Hold on.
I swore JP said fuck Eli on here. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Listen,
I know he definitely said fuck Kendrick.
The way it goes is if Norris don't like someone, I don't like someone. And that's the vibes that I got.
Respectfully.
And if Corey don't
I
like
respect
someone,
it. I respect it.
I don't like someone.
I respect it. There you go.
That's the way it is.
Hey, listen, when I was watching the podcast, I was just dying. I was
That's
laughing.
good.
I was like, nah, this kid's a clown.
Who do you give me one name that you don't like real quick? Fuck. Oh no, I can't do that.
Whoa!
I can't. It's got to be a different Norris. Norris.
Yeah,
Norris
you can't pick what 75% of paintball players also agree with you on.
That shit's tired. That's
pick somebody else.
I respect Norris a lot. Like I got a lot to say about how Norris was introduced into like the way I got in contact with Norris. So I could get into a whole loophole of how me and Norris met and how that shit went down.
Well, go ahead. Let's start down. Let's start right
First
there.
First off, I want to say the podcast. I love this shit. Sometimes I'll be at work because I work construction. I put my AirPod on and I just listen to you guys.
Appreciate
there's a lot of I listen to podcasts a lot because you can't be on your phone all day, so you could just listen to shit instead of music. But sometimes like listening to interesting shit. Norris told me he was getting into this podcast shit. I was like, bet. I followed through with everything that he does. So I was listening to you guys, and a lot of the shit y'all talk about, like, it's just the way you three click. You guys make it interesting because a lot of this podcasts are just boring. Like you can listen to it and you can't get into it. Sometimes you guys are talking about random ass paintball players. I don't even know who the fuck y'all talking about, but I'm still interested. You feel me?
We don't know who they are half the time either.
Exactly. So this shit is like you guys got something going. Once I heard you guys were falling through, I told Norris, I was like, yo, run that shit back. Like don't give up on it. All right, let me get into the little loophole. I took a couple notes. I'm not gonna lie. Once he told me about a podcast, I got
that's more than
you know what I'm saying? I got notes for my boy. So let's talk about how I met Norris. So Norris, so I started playing with Tropic Thunder D5. We won the season champs. I played on their X-Ball line and their 5-man line. This is when Tropic was popping. We had our own masks, jerseys, the little hype. In our local area, everybody like fucked with us and shit. We won damn near every single event except Chicago. And this goes into a little whirlpool of how me and Norris kind of got in touch too. Because Norris always fucked with Tropic. I don't know how he got into it with Tropic, but a lot of people fuck with Tropic at the time.
I was going to say, if I remember correctly, I think Norris kind of linked with y'all at Philly in 2022. That's when y'all had y'all's little booth out there, and Norris was really fucking with y'all right then.
Exactly. It was the limited release shit. I think anyone doing limited release shit, Norris will fucking leech into, bro.
No, Norris is on that with Twister, with Enemy, anything limited. He's on the hype. He don't care. But hey, you gotta respect his hustle because he be doing it. He makes his money work. But so Chicago was the event that I played on. Like I said, I played for both. We won both seasons. Like I was one of the players that won season champs for the X-Ball line and the 5-man line. So I was playing on both lines back to back. 5-man would end way quicker because this 5-man is not X-Ball. So I was able to play on both lines. So we took season champs for the whole season twice. So I got 2 rings for that whole season, D5. First year playing paintball. So Chicago was the event that I played at that we took second place twice. So I got my first second place, and then the next game I played, I got second place again. So 2 shitty moments. So whatever, we're used to winning every event. That was the first event we didn't win. We actually didn't win another event, but I forgot what the name of the team was. We got second place, but they were sandbagging. They had a D2 player and a D3 player. I don't know if you remember this whole scenario
Oh
that
yeah,
went
yeah,
down.
yeah. It was on the regional league.
Yeah, so they actually like banned them from the league, and we got our first place
Yeah,
back.
fuck those guys.
And we were supposed to get our trophy. We never got our trophy back, but that's a whole nother thing. But whatever. So we went to a shitty restaurant because we got second place, and me and Richie is the owner of Tropic. He actually was playing on both lines as well. So he got second place twice too. And yo, Richie, he cashes out anytime when we win, takes us to a nice dinner. Even when we lose, we eat good. So it didn't matter. But this time
Yeah,
when
we'll
you got
definitely get
second,
on that.
we're the first place. We're second place is like the first losers or whatever you might call it. So we got it twice back to back. We ate at a shitty restaurant. Keep in mind we're in Chicago. So all these events, we're playing paintball. So these guys are renting out pickup trucks. So we're putting our gear in the back of the pickup trucks. We're in Chicago. What's next to Chicago? It's like Illinois or some shit like that. What's next to Chicago? Is Illinois?
Chicago. So Chicago's in Illinois.
Yeah,
I
Chicago's
think
in
it's
Illinois, but Missouri's right next to Illinois.
okay. So we went like literally from the event. It was like 30, 40 minutes away, and our Airbnb was actually not in Chicago, but it was close to the event. So every time we went back and forth to the Airbnb and the event, it was like an hour difference. So it was mind fucking us. But whatever. So we went to a shitty restaurant. I think it was in Chicago. Um, we
Chicago's
stayed
in
there for a
Illinois.
while.
So
Keep
you're
in
next
mind,
to
right after the
Indianapolis
event.
and you're next to Wisconsin.
Okay. So we went, instead of going straight to the house, we were hungry. We didn't eat all day. We had these pickup truck. We had a pickup truck and then we had a regular car. So we went, look at Norris on his phone. See, not even paying
No,
attention.
I'm
to get
looking up.
Norris.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
he
there you
just-
go,
We,
there you
we
He
know
text- he
Chicago's
text-
in Illinois.
go. All right, so whatever.
It's two different places to me. I'm like, that didn't sound right.
Listen, right?
Yeah, I know.
He
I'm
texted this
kinda-
girl. He letting her know she's on the podcast right now.
Yeah,
So.
there you go. So we eat, we play. You could tell like the restaurant we went to is a little sketchy, but we're on some shit like where everybody's sad, everybody's down, but we're just playing. There's pool there, some bullshit basketball shit. We got pizza in a bar. Like they bring out frozen pizza that they heated up and gave us. They're like, oh, we have pizza, and then you could tell they bring a frozen pizza that they microwave.
Hit him with a red
Like
Baron
that's the
pizza.
type of scenario
It's
we was in.
The Red Baron is crazy.
So
Them
we walk
tombstones hit, though.
we walk
Yeah,
out
tombstone's great.
after like 2-3 hours we walk out, and me making jokes because I always crack jokes with my boys. I walk by the back of the truck because I'm in the truck where my gear was. I look in the back of the truck. I'm like, damn, they stole our shit. We get in the car. So we driving. We like 10 minutes in. I look back like, yo, they really stole our shit. And I said, whoa, they stole our gear. And we look back, and then Nick was driving. You know Nick Norris. Nick So he's like, no. We took out the gear when we went to the house. We took out the gear. I'm like, I don't think we took out no gear. Everybody was upset. Nobody was touching nobody's gear. And if I know correctly, ain't nobody grabbing everybody's gear out the trunk.
Not out of Tropic.
After
I
a
met all
loss.
them. I know for a fact Tropic ain't doing that.
Yeah, after a loss, ain't nobody touching somebody else's gear being nice and pulling it out the trunk. Ain't nobody doing that. So I was looking at it. I was like, I seen one black gear bag in there. I'm like, the fuck is going on? So I look back there. I'm like, yo, my gear bag ain't in there. So we go to the house. We look. It's not there. Whatever. The end of the story was there was 3 gear bags that were stolen. Gone. Mine was one of them. So there's a longer story to it. Whatever. Let's go past that. So I was like, fuck this shit, because I'm D5, so I bring every single gun I own. I didn't know any better. I bring every single gun I own. Just in case one gun went down, I got another gun, another gun, another gun.
So you saying only D5 players do that?
I don't know. I
Norris, you
go
hear
to
that?
events with 2 guns. That's it.
Norris,
I
you hear
learned
that?
my lesson. But that's
What?
me learning my lesson.
D5 players go to events with multiple guns.
Why would you repeat that on fucking podcast so some more D5 players can get robbed? Like,
No, I'm just saying that's what you do. So whatever, all D5.
You never seen
D5.
Norris don't even
You
have
never-
a gun. He doesn't even own a gun. whatever. So
You
we leave the event.
got to touch back on Norris.
I don't got no gear. I don't got no equipment. I don't got no cleats. I got nothing. I'm telling the boys, I'm like, yo, after 2 second places, I was like, yo, I'm done. Like I had my itch for it. I'm done. It was like a month later. They're like, yo, come to the
Pause for
field.
a second. Let me tell you how fucking bougie you sound right now. This motherfucker won, what, 3 events? He takes second at an event, which most people would love to take a fucking second. And he's done now? Like, you're so cocky to feel like you have to win it all that you was going to quit. I wish I didn't send you to shit, but go ahead, continue.
Not cocky. Hell no, not cocky. It's just, yo, bro, you invest on all this gear. It was minimum more than $15,000. Minimum. And keep in
Okay,
mind,
that's why you wanted to quit, not
yeah,
in second place.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
And it was that time that there was a Hormesis hype.
Yes.
I had Derek's headband that there was only 10 to the public, and those were going for like $2,000-$3,000. I had a Sandana that was worth like 1,500.
Yeah,
Even just the
Norris
headbands
had a
that,
couple headbands that year too.
yeah. So it was probably like a crackhead that took that shit and probably tossed the fucking headband, thinking it
in
was
the trash.
trash.
Nah,
Because, bro, all
listen,
my gear was
listen.
just thrown in. You got to understand, I didn't put my guns apart, nothing. I didn't put it back in the case. I lost. I threw everything in there, like, literally just, it looked nasty in there. So I don't know what the fuck, why they stole my bag.
Bro, next time y'all roll through Chicago, you're gonna see some homeless dude wearing a fucking headband. No, they ain't
Yeah.
throwing
This,
none of
this
that
was a
shit.
while, this was a while back, though.
Well,
This
It's
was the
be
cold, bro.
beginning.
They're
worn.
probably keeping their
Yeah.
ears warm.
It's gonna be worn.
Yeah. That shit was nasty ass gear, though. That shit smell like shit.
That's all right. They do too.
But so a month later, they told me to go back to my local field, which is Long Live Paintball. I went there. I didn't want to go, but again, I was bored, and we played paintball because of life, stress, bills, all these shits. Like we go there to like release. So it wasn't that hard to convince me to go back. So I went back. Uh, I got I got a CS2 that I got offered from my boy because Derek was the one that looked out for me. There was a couple people that I could name like Logan, Richie, Norris, which I didn't know about. Um, so Norris actually got me a bunch of my gear. He got me my jersey, my pants, my elbow pads, my gear bag that I still have to this day. I still have that gear bag till this day. That shit is on its last leg, low key. But they matched everything that got stolen, damn near matched it, except for the guns, but a CS2 is still valid. You know what I'm saying? They matched all my gear, and Norris was part of that. Like, he got me, like, some of the virtue stuff I was missing, the hopper, whatever the
Keep
case
in
may be.
mind, I knew of them, and I definitely didn't know Eli personally at the time.
Yeah,
So
he
I
didn't
think
know me
this
from
why
a
this
hole in the
resonated.
wall, and he did this shit to me, and like the way I am, the way I was bringing up for my family, like anybody that looks out for me, and I don't expect nobody to look out for me. Like I shoot my appreciation as soon as I can. Like, and that's another thing too. Like Norris will forever be in my heart. Even if he talks shit about me, I would still love this dude to death because he's looked out for me when he didn't even know me. And that just goes to show what type of person he is. Which that's another thing that kind of bothers me with people. Like they don't understand the way Norris is. Like when he's tough on these teams, like coaching or talking, they see it as him like screaming and shit. Bro, that's passion and that's love, and that's the way he expresses his emotion. Like that's his love to you. But a lot of people misinterpret that shit, and that's I'm gonna get into that as well. That's why I kind of like anytime somebody got something to say about Norris, I kind of defend him because where I was raised, I've been raised in the Bronx, so a lot of people are like that. Like that, the way Norris is, like attitude is. This is how it is over here. Like this is how people like treat each other. Like you might think he's talking a shit to you, like from their perspective, like if you don't know us, but this is just how you bond. Like this is how you get along with each other, or whatever. So I
I
found out
respect that.
Norris got me the gear. Uh, I reached out to him. I'm like, yo, bro, why you did this? You didn't have to do this. You don't know me from nowhere. Um, and he again, this is how Norris is. He's like, yo, listen, you don't need to tell no one I did this for you. Don't tell nobody I did this for you. And he just didn't want to be acknowledged for it. He just did it out of like his kind soul. Like I'm telling you, this guy did not know me from there. Every single event that I seen Norris, bro, it was like when I seen him, it was like if I knew him for like 10 plus years, easy. Like we talked so freely. And it was history from there, bro. Like every single time I met him at an event, it was like, bro, that's my brother that I didn't know I had, and we would talk every single fucking time. So
That's what I'm gonna miss.
this goes
I'm gonna
into
miss that.
this goes into AC Mid Atlantic just this last event, right? So we see him and we did shitty. Like the scores
No.
that
It
we
was Tampa. It was Tampa.
it was Tampa. Sorry, you're right, Tampa.
The,
Mid Atlantic
JP's
we played.
favorite event.
Yeah,
So
Mid
hold on,
Atlantic
hold
we
on.
played.
I'm just realizing something after looking through my notes here. This is a first time for the podcast here. I'm the only person on this podcast who hasn't gotten free shit from Norris. I just found this out. I'm the only one here who has not gotten some free shit from Norris.
Yo, James, keep in mind, you know how long he's known you and he didn't even know me and he gave me free shit? Just keeping that out there, you feel me?
He said,
talk about
who is this random player in New York? Free
Yeah,
shit.
let me get him some
He
shit
got
real
3
quick.
first places and 2 second places. Free shit.
Now,
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you.
I want to touch on the bougie thing too. What were you shooting prior to Norris getting you a new free?
All right, so I
gun?
definitely at the time the CS2 was like the best gun there. So I had an infamous CS2, like an all purple one. I had a G. I told you I bring every gun that I owned. So I had a GSL. It was the lime green black GSL. I had
Oh yeah, I do.
I had 2 GO3s because Geos in the East Coast. I don't know about
So now
anywhere
we're
else.
4 guns
Yeah.
deep.
And
Yeah,
that's like
that's
in
the
2000
the
there by
geo
itself.
phase literally came from leverage. Everybody was on that wave, but it's literally those were my boys and those were the boys we were training against all the time. So shooting their guns, I borrowed it one time and I loved how it
You
shot, and
said
it
that's
was
the
history from
GO3s.
there. Yeah, I had 2 Geo
Who
3s.
who
So we had
did
a CS2,
GSL
GSL,
and
and
2
2
GO3s?
GO3s.
Who
Yeah.
quick because you just brought this up. Who did do any of y'all know Chris Caputo?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
they're
know.
close friends.
Who's he play
Yeah.
for? Because he's the first person I saw shooting
Leverage.
a GO3 again. Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, he went pro. He was one of the first ones that went pro on their team. He went and played for Brooklyn Bears.
Yeah.
Um,
I
and
remember
then
back
I
to
watched
leverage.
him with Uncle Reese's.
and then the way that they actually went pro, don't 100% quote me on this, but I was there for this whole shebang.
Who?
Tropic
Brooklyn
actually
Bears?
Tropic actually sponsored them to
He's
play
talking about the
NXL
leverage
events.
players, how the leverage players went.
Yeah, Tropic sponsored them to play NXL events because they were a really good team, but they didn't find a reason to play national events because they wanted to make money. So they would play locals and win money.
Chris
Nationals,
Caputo kind of fucked me.
yeah.
I'm glad no
Once
one
you
really
win,
asked me how
yeah.
I.
Once you like enter these national events, like you're just playing for pride because the money that you make from it, if you win, which is the hardest thing to do, you don't even
You
break
don't get
even.
it. No,
Yeah,
you
you don't
don't.
even break even with flights, Airbnbs, everything, paint shot, whatever. You don't even break even. So they didn't find a point of doing that. So they would do local shit on people, and then they kept getting shit on, like, oh, you guys are local legends, like you guys don't play nationals, and so that's why I guess Richie like really fucked with them, and they reached out, and that's why we would practice each other, and that's why we actually got better. But whatever, that's a little loophole. Let's go back to the Tampa thing
Well, hold
about
on. Let's pause for a second. So
yeah.
I will say. So my first interaction with Chris Caputo, by the way, because I always thought he was dope. He looks cool. He was very in the moment and on social media, right? Like Matt the Gym Rat. So my first interaction with him is when I took over, kind of like some of the marketing for Sandana. I don't know if y'all remember this. This is where I started getting Alexis Laser and a couple other people and I made them sponsor players because the only person that, and this is how I link with James, right? The only person Mark brings on as a sponsored player is James Feliciano from Tropic Thunder. I go after Matt the Gym Rat and Chris Caputo. I already told you how Matt the Gym Rat went. Like, at least he was upfront about it. Chris was like all about it. He agreed to the deal. We sent him this care package, right? The next week, he starts dodging my calls. Then he hits me back. He's like, I'm not going to do it. Never sends me the stuff back. Nothing. Like, you agreed to the sponsorship. We agreed to the terms. And he just completely bails
Chris
on me.
Caputo.
Nah.
No, I'm joking.
I was
I like you, Chris.
damn. But anyway, go ahead.
You did steal though.
But
You
all
did
right.
shit. Send it back.
So back to the Tampa event. we see Norris walk by. Obviously, same shit goes down. Norris is cool with all the boys anyway, so he comes, says what's up to all of us. Yep. Says what's up
This
to
is when
all
I'm
of us.
walking away from y'all. I think this is Saturday, right?
Oh,
This is
this is
Saturday.
this is
This
when
is Saturday
this is
at
when
Tampa.
yeah, this is
I'm
when
walking
the whole
away down the street.
the whole team's like, man, Norris over there doing a whole bunch of other shit, ain't bonding with the team. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember this part.
Yeah, so he walks up to us and we're like, yo, we're the teams we were playing, like the scores that we had and what was actually going on is like two different things. It kind of looked like we got shitted on, but we really played our hearts out and we were like bawling our asses out. Like we barely lost these points, but we lost the last second due to like a penalty, some stupid shit. Um Tampa was
Well, y'all
also
know
the
y'all love penalties.
Tampa was also the event where we had like a head coach. I mean a head an Excel, whatever you call that, the fucking referee. He was on some bullshit too.
The ultimate.
He was giving players like timeouts and he was like doing a little too much.
one of
I
those
don't know if he was trying to be
mic'd
a
up
head ref
Hey,
for
but guess who he
fucking.
says it is? Guess who he says it is? Y'all will never guess. Didn't you say this was do you remember
And
his
he's not.
name?
He's a tall white dude. But
Damn
yo,
it.
later events he ends up
Corey.
being one of the coolest ones.
That does the CPS
You know who I'm
post or
talking?
whatever.
I don't. No, in Excel, and he's gonna be so pissed if he watches this because we are close. He came to our team house in Florida. I give him sandanas all the time. He's our biggest
that guy who came
buyer.
for the leopard joint or the
Right.
tauntaun? Yeah.
Fuck. He's gonna.
Yo,
fuck
listen,
me.
I don't remember. I must have been asleep for that one.
No,
besides
he
that
came in and
event,
like looked at him.
besides that event, he's actually a pretty good ref. So I'm that's the first encounter we got with him with that event where it was like, what the fuck, you're doing too much and then it started being reasonable as the events went on. So we were playing Division 2, bumped into Norris. He said what's up. We said what's up, and we started talking about how we're missing a fucking coach. We're missing the to the team. Like we need a player there or a coach that could literally like put this shit together because we're doing so good, but we're fucking up like last second. We're setting out the lines, we're figuring it out, we're coaching and playing, which never fucking works.
You just need
Whatever
someone
we
to gun
come,
up the middle and grenade and kill a bunch of people.
yeah. So we're coming up with like a million fucking ideas. Norris is there, and like Norris is like, yo, I might be a free agent. Like I could come through. I could help you guys. And we're like, yo, bro, come.
So
Like,
that's not how it started. You're making me
That's
look worse.
crazy,
I
bro.
Norris,
came behind
Norris
it.
said,
That's
"Yo,
wild.
I know we made it to Sunday, but fuck this team. I'm leaving."
I'm not trying to throw no one under the bus, but this is how
That's
shit went down.
crazy, bro.
Listen, that's not how it went down.
So the
I walked
reason I ain't
past
got
him.
a
Shut
free
up.
ride the rest of the year is because you was already scheming before the event was already
That's
over.
crazy.
Can I
That's
say my side of the
wild.
story?
He's
Can I say
sliding
my
in
side of the
DMs
story?
already.
Listen, bro,
Can I
I've
say
heard
my
all I
side?
needed to hear. You can say what you want.
Okay, so I was walking down that because you remember it's like almost like a roadway in the middle of these like
Yeah.
things. So I'm walking
Yeah.
down the blacktop, right? And Nick runs up to me, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And then Eli says, "Hey," and then as Eli's saying, "Hey," Nick's like, "Man, we need a fucking coach." And then Eli said, "Yeah, fuck that. We need a coach. We need Norris. And I'm like, I probably am gonna be a free agent. Like I can do this because the writing's on the wall. So fuck y'all. This is the last after the last match on Saturday. We all knew that shit.
The last
was
match
fall-
that we won.
No. So it's even better than I think. I'm trying to give myself an out when I don't need an out. They said only for next event. I knew Phil wasn't taking us as a line to the next event. Remember, we were supposed to skip it. So I did tell Eli and Nick. He can remember this. I said, I'm free for the next event. I can do one off.
I do think I remember seeing you in Tampa, actually, now that...
Yeah.
Because I think it was in that passing on the...
Yeah, we were walking
probably.
past them.
Yeah.
No, I've seen
they were
Eli
they
just
were laying up
walking
against the
by
dumpster.
NXL events, but I don't think I've ever actually met Eli.
Yeah.
No,
Now there's so many players
Yeah.
there, like you wouldn't know who's who, and
Like,
people wearing gear and shit.
I know I've seen you 1,000 times at
Yeah,
events.
you can't tell from the difference from you guys wearing gear and your hairdos and all that shit. You can't tell. Like you gotta fit it on. There's no way you could tell a dude. You can't tell the difference. You look like a completely different character. But so Norris, he said he's down. Whatever.
Dennis glitch. Fuck.
Fuck you,
It was
Dennis
gonna bother
glitch.
me. No, don't say fuck you.
No, Dennis, we love you, Dennis.
It's my boy.
Yo,
He's
Dennis, we love you, Dennis. Come get some
clip that back, Riverside.
Oh, he looked him up. Nah, that dude is cool. I don't want to get nothing.
Dennis, you were on some
He's a good
bullshit,
dude.
but we like you.
Yeah. So whatever. So Norris ends up flying down for our practices. He's dedicated, like, and he's doing this off the strength. Again, this is just Norris being Norris. He's doing this shit, no pay, just genuine as dude pulling up and trying to get his itch back for paintball because he was on that little like descent, like he doesn't know if he wants to stay with paintball. Same shit he's been saying to you guys.
Well, I mean,
You
it's
don't know.
because it's this year. Like, to the sheeples listening, and that might be like fucking getting lost here. This is 2025. This is after the first event, and like this year's gone like trash for me. So I'm trying to find out what my why is. Why am I still in paintball? Should I keep doing this? So I'm trying to link up and try to find any fire that I have left.
Hey, listen, I'm on the same page. I'm not on no team right now, and we'll get into that too. So, whatever. Norris pulls up. So he's training with us for Mid Atlantic. Yo, bro, every team we're playing because we go to Battle Creek, and it's one of the best paintball fields that I personally played at, and some of the best players. And there's a pedestal at the field, so like literally when you're in the field, you can literally look down, and people that are waiting to play, they're itching to play is one field, so they're looking out for people cheating. Like you don't need to tell nobody to ref. They just automatic.
You
refing.
would love this. Like, that is the first time
you
I've
stand
ever seen
on a
that.
pedestal and you're looking down.
Every team is standing as a fucking team surrounding this map.
The field,
like waiting for their turn to get on the box. Not
so you cannot
cheat.
You
have to wait.
Yeah, you cannot cheat, and a lot of these guys like they don't want to cheat because everybody there is literally playing nationals. Ain't nobody
And,
there
like,
coming.
All these head photographers and videographers are there just filming regular practice. Like
some of the best players play there. Yeah, so we're there at Battle Creek. We're getting some of the best practices, bro. We're not fucking losing. Like there's a bunch of fucking teams we're playing, and this is Norris's little like recipe. He's throwing us like plays. He said, I'm not gonna call out the name of the player, but I'm gonna call out the positions, and you guys figure it out. So we had like 7-8 guys, and he's calling out the plays, and we're literally on the fly choosing our spots. That's how Norris recipe is fucking like it's amazing because I think as you explained too, you did the same shit with Filthy.
With Filthy, sure did.
We got them the dub. Like practice was going a little too amazing. Layout practice came, and we're doing a little too amazing. We're not losing, so this shit is bad.
I'm trying to get you to lose.
So he's giving us scenarios where we're gonna fucking 100% lose, and we're just winning them. We're winning 2-on-5s. We're winning a fucking 3. Stupid shit running down the middle.
And this is what I meant by filthy. If y'all remember, I said the same thing. Remember, I was like, on layout practice, I started having this feeling like, oh shit, we're going to do bad. And I didn't even realize it was partly because of Tropic and my history in it. I feel like if someone does too good on layout practice and you haven't learned,
you're not learning
how to struggle through a loss, or like you're getting your ass beat and you haven't really changed it up, how do you come from that if it happens at the event? But Filthy just, I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
So, yeah, we end up going to Mid Atlantic. Shit hit the fan.
But exactly. No, we gonna talk.
Hold on. Yo, the first game we played, it was like shit was sweet.
Corey.
It was
Corey.
I forgot what the mercy rule. I forgot what the mercy rule was for
Corey.
D2. Is it 4? Is it 4 or 5?
No. Yeah, it's 5. Corey,
it's 5. All right, so let me get to this.
Me the most in paintball because
so we start off hot 4-0. Like there was a point where I caught
3-0. You were 3-0.
It was 3-0 or 4-0.
It was 3. We only had 3 in, and I'm literally yelling at them in the pits because they're not listening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're about to lose this lead, and they all look at me like, no, you're not. Go ahead.
And it does happen, and I understand why he said that at the time too. Literally, it was to the point where it was a 2-on-5. Norris, Nick helped me kill the one of the D side kids that I was struggling with because I was in the center. He killed him, and they traded. So then it was a 1-on-4, and I literally clutched up. Like I was feeling it. Like I was getting in the same as practice. We was getting into the moment, whatever, and shit hit the fan. this was another thing too that Norris got on my ass for too, because like every single hold up, I did get a flag. Yeah, I did get
Yo,
a
y'all.
flag.
Hey, there was one point you got, not you, but y'all got 4 flags. Y'all had 9 penalties that whole.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it was to the point where I even got a flag back to back, but one was like I was in the diving motion and they called me out while I was diving, and then I looked at him,
Call
I
them
said
playing on.
me, and just because I asked him if it was me in the middle of my dive, I'm asking is me, and he's like, yeah, player, and he throws a flag on me. So I'm like, all right, I told Norris, yo, I'ma sit, cause yo, bro, anything I'm doing right now, they're on my ass. Like sometimes it's like that. So I was telling Norris, "Oh, I'm gonna sit this one," and he was like, "No, I don't need you to do that. You're one of the better players. Go back out there." And he's seen it like as if I was giving up. I was like, I was not giving up, but there's players sitting on the bench, and I'm fucking getting flags for bullshit. Obviously, they're on my case. I said I need to sit, like at least get him off my radar. And Norris was on my ass. He's like, you shouldn't have done that. Get back on the field. Even when I fucked up, Norris still wanted me out there. So
And
that's another
let
thing.
me explain that, because a lot of people don't, they look at it negative, or they look like that's favoritism. So my philosophy is, if it's one of the players I'm throwing back in, it's always one of the players that's the last 2, right? If I'm always getting down to the last 2 players and they're always the same 2 players and sometimes they're clutching it out, like, to me it's hard to have a good reason to take them off the field when for some reason they're always the last 2 alive. So they're the only ones getting to the opportunity to win the point.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense to pull him.
yeah.
Or they're just sitting in their first bunker the whole entire
But
time.
he's
Oh,
always, and that's the other thing, right? He's the one, he's the attacker, and still the last guy alive. That's my problem.
That makes no
I didn't even
sense.
say that to all them, but that pissed me off. That every
That
time,
doesn't make any
like,
sense.
they would lose the back line, like the back line was the attackers, bro, and the attackers would be at the 50-yard line from 10 seconds to the end of the match. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm losing home players, and this guy sat at the 50 the entire fucking 2 minutes of this play.
he ain't talking about me.
Mm.
Like, so that's
You
what I'm
lucky.
saying. Like, so why?
Both
So,
Tampa and Atlantic City's rosters are archived, or else I was just going to scroll through and be like, smile whenever we scroll past the guy we're talking about here.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
Ace. You remember the dude Ace? He's the one who hustled me, and I thought I was helping him out because he couldn't have his birthday party for his kid. I bought 2 CS3s from him, never received them.
Is
You
Ace?
remember this?
Mm.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Ace.
He's this. Ace is also
See?
one that I met Ace when we won the D3 MVPs as the all black team. That's when I met Ace. I didn't know him till then.
Never
And
mind,
no,
Ace, I
and
didn't
I
mean
thought
it.
he was a cool dude. Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. You meant that
Fuck
shit.
you, Ace.
You meant that. Yeah, fuck Ace.
Fuck
You
you, Ace.
still owe me $1,600. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
Ace
So-
or 2 CS3s.
1,600 is crazy.
So let me get back into the whole situation. So
You can't
I'm
defer.
I'm a transition this shit into the how filthy kind of got into this mix. So the whole D2 line for the year and the previous year D3, bro, we did not have one jersey. Like I'm talking about, I came back from a torn ACL. I did not have one jersey with my name on it. To the point where Tampa, we had Old Navy long sleeves,
That's
and
crazy.
they put everybody's last name on their shit, and mine's even the cheap jersey still didn't have my name on it. So respectfully, almost 2 seasons worth of not having a jersey with my name on it. So
Hey man,
whatever.
Fuck Old Navy.
respect the Norris, right? Because this actually makes me feel spoiled to realize how spoiled we were that one season. That every NXL event we had a new jersey.
Yeah,
We
there
had a
you
different
go.
jersey every
So
event.
yeah, the reason why I have a Tropic jersey after 2 seasons is because of Norris. I'll get into that too. Like, so I knew of Don from Filthy. I knew of him for a while. He used to play at the enemy camp back in Long Live, and then some shit went down. He made his own shit, whatever. So it was a point where
Oh, turn your mic off.
we didn't know if Tropic was gonna be a thing, but we made it come back and we rekindled everything. Uh, but during that whole shabam, Nick Leclerc, he actually got offered a D2 line from Don, like with the full jersey. He could get the jersey done quick and have the players, so that was an option. So when the idea of jerseys came up, I was like, yo, why don't we reach out to Don? He does jerseys for local teams, like, and he gets them done quick too, and they look pretty fucking good. So that came into the mix, and Norris was, bro, he was handling all the like the logistics to the team too, not only just coaching and off the strength. Like nobody told him to do this shit. He's doing it off of the strength of himself. Like he's not getting paid for none of this shit.
He wants to do
He-
that though. Like
Yeah,
everyone
no,
needs to know. Everyone needs to know he likes doing this.
Listen, bro,
Otherwise,
Yeah. So I don't know if
we
you,
gassing Norris up a little bit.
yo
too
Norris,
much.
I don't know if
We
you
gotta
came
calm
up with
down
the
a little bit.
design or how that shit went.
No,
down.
Jared
Lackey
did.
came
he
out with that.
outsourced it to Jared Lackey. Both me and Corey could have guessed that.
Yeah,
shit
he sent Jared Lackey an email. So I need
Yeah.
this done ASAP. I don't care what you're working on right now. I need it done right now.
So
Okay, and so let's give Jared some respect. Like, he's my best friend. Of course, when I reach out and need something, he gets it done. Second of all, he asked me how I want it to look. I have no idea. He's like, are we doing like old school Tropic stuff? I said, no, just give him something new. Jared makes, and I even told him, Jared makes this god-awful design, but he's like, so do they like it? And I'm like, I don't know, and I don't really care. They don't have enough time to really, they're not giving me any feedback and text, so we don't have time to change this shit. It is what it is.
yo, listen, everybody liked those jerseys. We was walking by people, they were saying they were tough. So Jerry Lackey, appreciate you, bro. I still like the jersey till this day. So whatever Don is handling, this is when Norris meets Don and they start talking, and he gets the whole jersey idea. And there was an issue between Norris and Don because of
I didn't just meet Don. I've known Don for a while.
Yeah. So there's the jerseys. They're pretty fire, bro. They're fire. So we get.
I'm not gonna lie, those shit's ugly as fuck.
Thank you. I see me and Corey got the same style. This fucking shit is cool.
It's
terrible.
tough. It's tough in person.
Jared-
It looks plain, but when you got it with the gear, it looks official.
Jared, I'm
with the
sorry,
gear.
that shit terrible.
Y'all really
Yeah,
like?
Jared
does
Y'all
some
really
dope
hate
ass
that like that?
designs. Yeah,
I
It was,
really-
bro.
I don't
That shit
get
was
that at all.
that shit was one day, and then in like 2-3 days, that jersey was made.
shit
It
came in,
literally looks like the end of a NASCAR track where the concrete meets the
Thank you.
checker
Okay,
finish
so
line. That's
hold
it.
on.
and this
Corey,
is why I'm dope, because
Corey,
like he said, I
maybe-
literally get shit done in 30 minutes.
Corey, maybe you can co-sign on this. I thought Norris would like it because it looks like some motocross shit.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You about to talk about my Power Rangers? It
Yo,
looks like what?
Yo,
Looks like what?
I heard about
My
this
Power
too in the
Rangers?
podcast.
I
Yo,
got it. I'm gonna show it to you.
the full
You know what?
JT
He's got-
racing
he's
He
got
gear.
his
pulled up
motocross
whole
shit.
JT racing outfit and everything, bro. He can
got
deny
that
all
whole
he
JT
wants.
racing
Hat,
gear.
helmet,
His pad, helmet,
had
everything.
all it.
We're gonna pull
Somebody
up
had
the
to tell
gear.
him like, yo, you have to wear a mask. You can't wear that helmet out there.
Well, he's going. Yeah, he thought I was going in a whole different area. He's going to bring this ugly ass Power Rangers bullshit that he forced us to wear.
I know.
The only time.
No,
the
I
only
literally
jersey
just
I
went
didn't
through my
like.
jersey today and found it, and I literally threw it
Yes,
underneath my
you
bed.
absolutely thought you were going to the Power Rangers jersey, so fuck you. I did not come with a helmet and chest protector. Stop saying that dumbass story. I did come in
You
JT
did, bro.
racing
And
he
gear.
Kevin had to tell you couldn't wear the helmet on the field. You had to wear a mask.
He had the boots with the
Why
strap
you
on the
fucking
side.
I didn't even own boots. But like they hating on this, bro.
Bro,
Please,
that shit
they
looked
hating
like some
on this.
fucking.
That's just
Bro,
terrible,
that shit looks
bro.
like if DC Comics made a fucking Teen Titans fucking
It's
bullshit.
supposed to look like.
That thing's
That's what
ugly
it's
as
supposed
hell.
to look like.
It should look like one of Ben 10's forms, bro. It's just
That's
terrible.
been 8. Not even been. Bro, that's the second
y'all.
worst jersey we've ever worn behind those fusion shits.
Hey, oh yeah, those fusion jerseys are terrible. I never designed those though.
Yeah.
He had
So-
ChatGPT do those jerseys.
Yeah.
I don't. Was it around then?
No. No, someone was real
Fucking-
proud of that shit though.
Yo, that's so we get back into the mix. That's how he came up with the jersey, whatever. He got in touch with Don. And it was an issue too between my captain, which was Richie, the one that owned Tropic. So he was getting in a mixture of like trying to take the lead of an initiative of getting shit done, but then he had to go through Richie, and Richie was too busy to talk to. And we all know that. But Norris didn't know that. Norris thought he was ignoring him. He wasn't ignoring him, but that's just how Richie's always been. Like, you can't get to him until day of when he's on the field practicing. So
Keep in mind, this is somebody who's got.
He came through one. We went to practice on Saturday and Sunday. He came through with a Maybach that was all black, and the next day he came with a silver one. I'm looking at. I'm like, yo, I know for a fact I seen a black Maybach yesterday. He's like, no, it's the same one. I'm like, yo, this shit got a white interior on this Maybach, bro. He was he's not a cocky dude neither. Like he just fucks
Yeah,
around
he
like
tries to
that.
play it off.
Yeah, he tries to play it off, bro. This dude had two different color
tries to mind
Maybachs
fuck
for
you. Like, nah,
practice,
it's
like
the same
one on
It's
Saturday, one on Sunday. So we always have a good time. Like, but with Tropic, one thing I could say, even when we lose, we always have a good time, and that's my issue right now, honestly. Like
So hold on.
to
How come
get
that guy
back in a team
couldn't
that
get
might have
you?
that much fun.
How come that guy
Well,
couldn't get you some gear instead of Norris?
no, he did. No,
Okay.
it was all
In my
for strength.
defense, I didn't know. Like I knew. So here's the thing: Tropic had a lot of people who were rich, right? Because like
Yeah.
back then, everybody that owned Enemy, like Derek and Rob and all, they were all part of Tropic then.
Yeah.
So I find that out later because remember, Tropic's the team everyone was like talking about that they showed up to Cup. They flew there on their own fucking plane or something like that, and
They flew a PJ.
and then it rolls up in a Benz, right?
Yeah.
And
They
so
were
that's the year we're
yo,
talking
bro. D5 was a year, bro. People like
Yeah.
the people on my team. I'm not gonna say specific names. They were taking PJs to get to this D5 event and coming through with a fucking a Rolls Royce as a
Fucking
rental. Like
Danville's area?
Rolls Royce. I said
yeah,
Benz. It was Rolls
that's how they
Royce.
were coming to the field. Like respectfully, they were. I mean, this is one time in your life where like you're gonna reflect on it and you had your fun. So when people
Yes.
spend the stupid money, it's not stupid money. You're having fun, and bro, you only live once. Money doesn't come. So when they're doing this shit, like everybody's like,
Norris.
"Oh, you're stupid. You're doing this for a D5 event." But yo, these D5 players are having so much more
Norris.
fun than the pro players.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Don't
like,
take that advice.
yeah.
You
What?
don't
Oh,
need to
no, I'm
spend.
good.
You
I don't
don't.
have.
Yeah, you
Look,
don't.
that's
You
why
don't
I'm
need to
here
spend the
now.
money.
Yo,
I know you only live one. I know you only live once.
Yo,
but you almost killed
Norris was
yourself
getting some
at
good
least 3
treatment
times.
from
Don't do it.
Don, right? He was getting some semi decent
They put me in a
treatment from
crackhead
Don.
motel. No.
Hey, he wouldn't get.
Listen,
He
that
didn't.
wasn't the original.
He
The
didn't get
story is
his.
that wasn't the original hotel. It's just the
They
player.
say that, but how come you never showed me the original hotel? That's what I call bullshit.
I don't know about
I
that.
know when I'm being
Just
gassed.
saying, he ain't get the full paycheck from Don. I know
Yeah,
that.
so
Oh
whatever
yeah,
that
and Don still owe me money.
yo that whole shit went down. Nah. Don is a cool ass person, bro. I think
okay, so let
he's
me
just
clear this up.
strictly.
Not to
I
me.
think he's from Philly. Fuck Philly. Fuck you, Don.
Yeah, nah, he's strictly on business mode, and everything he does, he operates it like a business. But I'll get into that too. Uh, so whatever. We lose Mid Atlantic badly. Norris already knows like this is it. Like it ain't gonna be another event. Like he already knows the deal, and we know it too. And literally after this event, the team was done, and we didn't know it yet. We still have faith that shit was still gonna go down. There's a lot of players left. This whatever shit happened. Um, Norris reaches out to me because he's been speaking to Don. I actually spoke to Don at Mid Atlantic too, and he was like, "Yo, let me know what goes on. Like, I always got a field. You could come through and practice if you don't got nobody to play with." The time came where the team kind of fell apart, and Don actually got in the mix with Don Norris got into the mix with Don, and Norris reached out to me. He was like, "Yo, Don really wants you." And I got my boy Worm. Norris was supposed to bring Worm on to Tropic, and it never worked out because we had too many players.
Yeah,
We had too many players, and they were like, "Yo,
Worm a
that's
little unreliable.
yeah." I
No,
mean,
he's
Worm
not.
a lot.
Worm
In a
is
lot
a
of different
beast.
areas.
That dude is
Loyalty.
a fucking beast. So this is another thing too. I'm gonna defend Worm because Norris has been shitting on Worm, and I can tell you right now, even though Norris talks this much shit about Worm,
They know
Worm
Worm.
was still
Yeah, what's up,
Worm was still ride out for Norris no matter what. No matter
He
what
riding out for me right now.
Exactly.
gonna
Yo, bro,
say.
listen, it's the way you perceive it though. You're not looking at the end tail. And I won't get into that in the podcast because
The
I don't want
intel
Okay,
was.
get into that.
No. I don't stir no
I was gonna
drama.
say,
I never stir no drama.
we doing a lot of. I'm not mentioning names.
Drama.
Norris promised me one thing. Norris said, when you come on, you about the drama. I need some names.
Yeah,
We
name.
can't
So-
keep
if he don't, I
jumping around
will.
this name thing.
So listen, this is how it went through. So whatever layout weekend, we're playing teams, yo, bro. Layout weekend was kind of like upsetting too. It was good, but it was upsetting because layout weekend we're expecting to play all these teams. We're expecting the field to be packed, and
It was
I think
Saturday.
it's Saturday. It was Sunday. It was empty. So I think what the notion of the players got was like, yo, Sunday is gonna be super packed. So that teams didn't show up expecting the field to be extra packed, and a lot of the teams did that to the point where the field was empty. Because quick shot is always packed. You got to literally book in advance. Because like even pro teams were there for Mid Atlantic. Like they have Russian Legion and a couple other teams. Whatever. So we're layout practice. Same shit happens. Yo, bro, we're dogging every team. Like D2, semi pro, you name it, pro. We were like shitting
I
on
told
every
you.
team. We were doing the same shit we did with Tropic. I was like, bro. And keep in mind, yo, bro, during this practice, it was raining Saturday and Sunday. So we had shitty fucking weather. And me, Saturday, it was like literally learning the layout. Sunday, there was no team. So I pulled out the Ray-Bans because I wanted to, like, when I'm home, I want to see what the fuck I was doing and shooting. So I
Did
have
you see what I tagged you in today about those
yeah, yeah,
Ray-Bans?
I did. And then I took a nap and then I was gonna reply. And then the time already came for the podcast. So whatever. I had the Ray-Bans, but I got the Ray-Bans with the dark lens. And I had a dark lens already on my mask. So I cannot see it. Pitch black, like when I'm playing. I'm playing in pitch black. And when I took off the fucking the mask and the Ray-Bans, bro, this shit was bright as day. But with this shit, I thought I was playing in the dark and I was still shitting on kids. Like I was literally fucking dogging people, and I couldn't even see what I was shooting because it was raining too. So when you're raining, you're already on a little bit of a visibility shit. You can't see because of the fucking lens with the rain, and I'm still shitting on people. So whatever the event comes, my boss, the way I do my events is I don't tell my boss that I work construction, so I don't tell my boss, oh, I'm taking off the weekend because I'm fucking I'm going to a paintball event. I just call off sick. So
My
I
man,
I go I go to work Thursday,
way to do
This
it.
doesn't work in his
catch
favor.
a flight, catch a flight. I catch a flight Thursday night, call off Friday, and that's the only day I gotta call off. Stay till Sunday, because obviously we went Sunday. Sunday night I catch the flight, go back home Sunday night, Monday morning back to work. So I only miss one day, Friday. So in the middle of the week it's Wednesday. These dudes are driving up. They're like, "Yo, we're about to start driving to Ohio because they wanted to drive. They rented out a van." I was like, "Yo, I think I'm gonna catch a flight because I can't take that many days off from Wednesday to Friday. That's 3 days. I can't do that." So I was like, "I'm gonna catch a flight." Wednesday day, my boss comes like, "Yo, you're working Friday and Saturday." I was like, "What do you mean I'm working Friday and Saturday?" I was like, "I know I'm working Friday. I always work Friday." He's like, "Yeah, I need you to work Friday late, Saturday the whole day, because I work for a construction company, so I I operate their van too. Like I'll deliver the material and work at the job site. Like they trust me with the material and the tools and all that shit. So I was like, whoa. I was like, I don't know if I can do that, and I'm not telling him why. He's like, yeah, I need you, and he walked away. Like it wasn't even a question I answered, and I was just gonna not show up, and then the whole thing went down with my baby, because I just have a newborn. He's 4 months today. At the
Congrats.
time, he was like 2 months. Thank you.
And he was a
So,
preemie.
and
He was a
and he
preemie.
was a preemie baby, so the baby got sick too. So it was
Yep,
like all signs. And
I
yo,
know
bro,
that.
keep in mind, Tampa, yo, when I caught my flight, yo, I'm telling you, this plane, I was sleeping. This plane dipped. There's turbulence, and then there's something wrong with the plane. There's two different things. You
We've
know what I'm
been there
saying?
before
I
too.
know
Yep.
about turbulence. I've been on a plane. I got turbulence going back after that flight. And bro, everybody was panicking. I was there like calm compared to what I went through. Tampa, the plane dipped. You felt your heart drop, and I flew up. Like damn near almost hit the ceiling of the fucking thing. Bro, and I'm not talking about for 1 second. Like literally 5 seconds, the plane dipped. When we fucking land this plane, keep in mind, you know how they give you snacks on the cart? No snacks on the cart. The flight attendants did not get up from their seat. Nobody said nothing. They weren't explaining what was going on. They just didn't get up from their seat. So I'm looking
Oh,
around. I'm panicking. I'm drenched in sweat now. So I just had a newborn, right? I mean, wifey had a newborn. That's my kid though. This was the baby was 1 month old, and I went to the vet. I'm texting my girl now. I'm like, yo, I thought it was to the point where I thought I wasn't gonna make it out this flight because I know turbulence and I know when something's wrong. The last thing I wanted to do was not write my girl. God forbid something happened. So I'm over there like, one, I shouldn't be at this event, and then I'm fucking like writing. I'm like, yo, I love you. Something is wrong with this plane. I have a bad feeling about this plane, and bro, and I like literally made this girl fucking cry. I didn't text my parents or nothing. I was like, don't text nobody. I just want to make sure at least I get some last words out. I've never done this in a flight ever. Yo, bro.
That is the
After when the flight
shittiest thing you
lands,
could have.
yo, bro, when the flight lands, the last thing you want to do is write that to your girl, right? When the flight lands,
Hey, by the way, I'm not
The-
gonna get back to you. I don't trust this plane. Bye.
yeah,
It's like, damn, yo.
the pilot is
Hey,
saying sorry.
that might be a good way to just dip out
Yo,
on a new life.
the pilot is saying sorry on the intercom. He's saying sorry on the intercom. I've never heard a pilot apologize on the intercom. He's like, sorry, we got in a little bit of turbulence.
This is Spirit
Look
flight,
at this
isn't it?
motherfucker like, that ain't no turbulence, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? The plane lands. They told everybody, do not get up from your seat. Bro, they're outside with flashlights, looking at everything. I know turbulence. You're not checking the plane after no turbulence with a flashlight outside of the plane. You're not doing that. Bro, they don't let nobody get up. Bro, after that, once I heard they're taking a van to go to Tampa, I was like, I'm there. Like it was 100%. And then I started thinking about how I'm gonna get there. I was like, I might have to take a flight. But then I was thinking about the flight situation too. I was like, damn, flight might not be it. I might have to take this ride because that shit wasn't it. Mid Atlantic, it was in Jersey. I could literally, it was like 2 hour drive. I rented a car and I drove to Mid Atlantic, so that wasn't an issue.
Who what plane was it?
What? I always take the same shit. Delta. It was a Delta.
I had
It
Definitely a
wasn't.
Boeing.
I had
It wasn't a cheap flight. It
I
wasn't
had
a cheap flight. What do you?
I had a flight out of Myrtle Beach, and it was in the middle of a hurricane. Like it had just passed us. It's in North Carolina. Spirit was the only motherfuckers leaving.
Oh,
I
boy.
Listen, let's
I
talk
only-
about this.
Hold on. I only ever do Spirit. That's all I ever do.
Nah, you bugging.
Bro,
Listen.
No, listen.
I got you.
I don't want to
got
back
you.
him,
Hold
but
on.
I'm about to back
Hold on.
him, and I'm gonna tell you why.
This pilot, you saying this brought it up and reminded me. This pilot, we're taking off in a hurricane, bro. I got an Uber to the airport, and he's like, "Are they even leaving?" My Uber driver, are they even going to leave? And I was like, "Fucking says they are. I don't know." Get there, we board, and I'm like, "Holy shit, bro!" You're walking through the airport, everyone's just backed up because no planes are leaving. We board this plane, and this Spirit pilot goes over to intercom. He goes, "All right, guys, there's going to be no snacks. There's going to be no drinks. Seatbelt the entire time. It is going to be bumpy. I apologize about that ahead of time, but we will be there in New York in about 45 minutes." And I was like, bro,
Yo,
strap me in.
that man has some pussy on the line. That's what I sound like, man. Ain't nothing
I said,
stopping
strap me in,
goddammit.
bro. Let's fucking
He
go.
getting this dick.
Took
He
all
getting
Yo,
Dog,
Put
I'm
the
just
Black
saying.
Sheep podcast on and just that's it. You good?
Dog, I'm just saying,
Chilling.
like all these plane crashes, it's always Delta,
That's what I was just
American,
about to say.
United,
I
but you
can't
never hear
stand
nothing about Spirit.
Never
Spirit gets
Spirit
you from
don't
point A
be
to
fucking
point
up
B.
like that.
Spirit is the Honda Civic of the airline company. That thing gonna run
Bro,
no matter what.
They know that they can't. They know that their public appearance is already tarnished by being Spirit. There's no way they can afford to have a plane go down.
Listen, not only that, I just don't think their budget allows them to fucking keep stalling off flights. They don't have that kind of money to reimburse people.
That pilot says 100% land rate. I'm going.
This flight was $72. We can't afford a reimbursement here. We gotta send them out here.
We gone, nigga.
That's what he said.
All right, so
Shout out Spirit, we love you.
so the whole shit, whatever, it gets to a point where like there's no option. I can't make it to this event. Whatever the event goes on, I tell Don the whole shebang. The dude just replies like, "Okay." He didn't say nothing else. He just said, "Okay." I was like, "All right." So he's upset. I already knew, and respectfully, he could be upset because they only had 5 players. I was like the 6th player or some shit like that.
This is
So I don't
Don.
blame him. Yeah.
The fuck you
So
don't. Be better to your people.
Because
nah, nah,
I don't know.
nah, nah,
I'm just talking
nah,
shit.
nah.
no,
So
you can say that.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
respect
Hey,
Don, but
fuck you,
that.
Don. Maybe you'd have more
Yeah.
people on your team.
Nah,
Hey,
he's a
Pay
cool
Norris's
dude.
money.
He's a cool dude. He's a cool
money.
dude.
Eli,
I
Eli,
understand,
this
yo,
ain't
bro.
or
He runs his shit like, bro.
Don.
He doesn't
The
want to
way
change
that
that
he runs his
relationship because he
program.
might still have a chance one day to play for him.
Yo, listen,
But
the
my
way he runs
relationship's
his
tainted.
the way he runs his program is literally like he tries to mimic. He said it before too, like Paintball Fit. The reason why Paintball Fit wins is because they play paintball every fucking day. You don't play paintball one Sunday a week and win events.
I bet they
They're
played it.
fucking balling out every fucking day, Saturday and Sunday religiously, even after they win an event, after they lose an event, Saturday, Sunday mandatory. And then weekdays is like if you can, you go out. And he owns the field. He owns Quick Shot. So he runs that shit like a business. He made his fields perfect. Like if it rains, the field drains. There's no puddles. Like it drains. He fixed both
I
fields.
will co-sign that.
Yeah, he
Like
invested
you
in
would
his
love
fields
this. You would
and
love
his
this team.
players, and he invested in coaches just like Norris. Like he was paying Norris to coach. Like that wasn't the only coach that we had. We had two other coaches that sat there and gave us like, yo, bro, we would fuck up. You're running laps and doing push-ups. Like you're not doing that on a paintball team. You're not running laps and doing push-ups if you fail a one-on-one. That's what we were, bro. It was like military. It was like run like a business. Like,
But
and
hey,
that's
but you know what I never got before, Corey? Then was like, and one time I did. Shout out to Brian. Brian, I'm sorry. I viewed this later. Splitty told me to do this, but I did it too aggressive. I should have never said run 5 laps in, and we should address that at a different time. So I'm sorry. But like they would just run it. They wouldn't fucking complain. I said, Brian, fucking run 5 laps for that bullshit. And Brian just ran it. They
yeah.
just do what they're told.
Yep. And yo, bro, if you want to win, and like, granted, there's like you have a paintball team where you guys drink, laugh, and have fun, bro. This was like straight military, like military style, like paintball. Like, granted, you do have fun. Like when you're winning, you always have fun. I feel like to a certain extent, because Norris said they won and he ain't have fun.
And yeah, I didn't have fun. That's the first
So
time ever
yeah.
I've won an event.
So
and didn't have
whatever,
fun.
this shit is run professionally, and he follows like the same layout that Paintball Fit like basically follows through with, and it's a good recipe. The more you play, the better you get. That's the only way you could fucking get better at paintball. And Don was offering the best paint prices, all this extra shit to put you in a predicament. Bro, I don't have a car right now. Don was literally paying somebody to come an hour out of his way to pick me up and bring me to practice. Like I respect this dude OD. Like he literally looked out and I fucked him over, so that was my fault.
Yeah,
And
when Don feels like you're a good fit and you're a benefit to him, I will say there's no better person to have in your corner.
yeah,
But if he feels
literally.
slighted, or if he doesn't know how to deal with a problem, or if he doesn't know how to work it out, and you're no good to him, he'll cut you. He'll cut a snake's. In his mind, he's cutting a head off a snake. And like I don't. And so this, let's talk about this because this
And
is what I told
think
Worm.
and
No, this is what I told Worm. I said Worm.
Norris,
He has
before you continue, Norris, and I honestly think because he runs a successful business, how he's able to afford all this shit. And
They know it too.
the reason why his business is probably successful is because that's how he runs it. Like
Yes, and
any
there's nothing
little
wrong
ifs,
with
ands,
that.
or buts. And yo, bro, he doesn't give you one shot, two shot, three shots. Like there's no like, yo, that's first strike, that's second strike, that's third strike. It's first strike and you're done. Like that's how it goes. And
But
probably
so
his business model, that's how it's worked out. And yo, respectfully, his team won again. So I mean,
So
hey,
and I told Worm, and y'all know this too. I said because we've talked about this for weeks before it happened. You remember this, Corey? I said if Don reaches out, he actually calls me, and all he's got. I said I think he's not vibing with me, and I even said to y'all, yeah, I didn't have a good time, but I don't know if it was because of that or the depression. So I'm still willing to go back, but I understand why it might not make sense. I said if Don just has the decency to call me like he says he's going to do, and says, hey, I just don't think this is a good fit. We're not vibing. I want to release you, but keep Worm. What did I say I would say to that, Corey?
You'd be fine with it. You'd
Right.
understand.
But he didn't do that. He disrespected the whole situation. He didn't fucking call me. He made me wait for weeks to just treat me like he did in text. So that's what my problem is. I respect someone cutting the head off a snake and making it
Norris,
like he didn't handle it right.
bro, Norris. But to put context into this, he's another dude that's hard to get in touch with as well. Like there's been
Anyone can answer a call,
literally no, there is because
bro.
even like down to in practice and how he got me there, it was like I didn't have to speak to him. Shit just got done. I didn't really have to
But hold
communicate with
on,
him.
This
There's
guy,
photographers that literally shoot photos for him that all right, I'm kind of blowing his spot, but he hasn't paid them, and they know they're gonna get paid. They're just waiting on his like. He's so damn busy.
they're waiting on the
He's
money.
a photographer done said it.
Everyone's waiting on
Yo,
money.
a photographer said it, and on the spot, he paid them off.
I'm
Like
waiting
it's just
on money.
from who?
I don't know, Don. I
My
guess.
job.
Listen,
Now this is what this podcast is about. Fuck yeah.
the man did a whole. He's got a pool in his backyard that he says that he's in 18 times a day. The man sounds like he's got some free fucking time to reach out to someone.
He had time
after he says he's going to reach out.
He had a whole hour and some change for playing a podcast.
This.
Playing a podcast. Shout out our boy Hunter.
If Norris said, Don, let me get back to you. I'll call you. If the roles were reversed, Don, let me get back to you. I'll call you. And
I wait 4 weeks to do it.
And Norris waited fucking 4 weeks. Don, with that one axe and you're out bullshit, it's cut off immediately.
He'd be gone.
But listen. But the context is before he even got that treatment.
No, fuck that. The context.
Yo, Norris,
even
getting in touch with him beforehand was the same exact treatment. So you can't say he treated you differently. You can't say he treated you differently when he was like that from the jump. Though, granted, look, they won Ohio, and Norris was like, "Yo,
didn't get paid my amount or a bonus."
All right, yeah, but Norris was like, "Yo, I think you should look for another team." I'm like, "Why?" He was like, "Oh, I don't." I was like, he was like, "Yo, you didn't speak to you?" He was like, "Yo, you didn't speak to you?" I'm like, "Nah, why?" He's like, "Oh, I mean, I think you should just start looking for your options." I was already on that. I was like, "Oh, really?" So, yeah, bro.
I get the context.
They don't need me. I get it. I fucked them
Yeah,
over.
help explain to the sheeples. What Eli is saying is once I left Ohio, because like Don had mentioned, like Don had expressed to me several times, he's pissed about Eli. And I'm like, well, Eli's trying to reach out to you. He's like, I just don't think it's it anymore. And so I'm trying to be a friend of Eli and be like, you might want to stop barking up that tree and just go somewhere else. And maybe this podcast helps you get back on because he might do it out of resentment because like that's what he's doing to Worm. Anyway,
I don't think he can afford him. I don't. It seemed like Don said it sounds like he's got some money, but fucking paychecks, bro.
Hey, but listen, his shit.
Nah, he's good. He's good for it. He's good for it.
Savings. It takes 3.
Yeah, he's got the
it takes 3 to 4 business weeks apparently.
It takes 3 to 4.
Yo, that dude probably owes owes Norris $50. They don't owe him shit. Shut the fuck up. How much he owes you, Norris? $50?
He paid me $600 out of $850. So
okay, it's chump change.
Bro, Don, you
not to me.
Don, you could probably
I was gonna say I'd die for $250 right now
and grab $250 to pay Norris.
Yeah, but listen, in Don's offense, like even though I'm salty, he is a good dude in so many other ways. He does have a good heart, but if he feels like he's slighted, this is how he acts, and like he does definitely have money. So all jokes aside, no one's clowning Don. He's got money. He takes care of his family. He's a good family man. But you did kind of fuck me, and you made me promise you, no matter how we ended, we'd respect this. And you broke your promise by reaching out to my friends and saying stuff about me before even coming to me, and you still haven't. So you broke that promise, not fucking me. And remember that if you see this, you broke it first.
Pay your photographers, Don.
And pay me.
Saying. No. He covered that on the spot. That photographer shit.
No,
I was just putting it into perspective, like what type of dude he is. He's official.
All right,
Norris' situation could have been all resolved. Like, hey, ring.
Here's your $250.
Hey, Norris, bro, real quick, just want to let you know we ain't vibing. I'm gonna go ahead and release you, but I'm gonna keep.
I'm gonna see you at $250. Okay, bet.
Wow.
This was another thing. This was another thing too that I heard on the podcast because I listened to it. Norris just said, "Yo, Eli was behind my back saying, oh, this, that, and the third." And hold up, that I was still part of the team, but originally Norris was the one giving me the heads up, like, "Yo, shit was going downhill for me." So I was just waiting to be told. I didn't write nobody after that one time I told you I reached out. I just wanted to see for myself what was gonna happen. But we already knew the path. I was gone before Norris was gone. And Norris was like, oh, Eli was trying to stay on the team. Nah, I was gone before Norris was gone. So put that
But
into
if you
context.
weren't, you would have stayed.
That's when
If you
James
weren't, you would have stayed.
that's when James said that's when Norris said fuck Eli, and then James butted in and said fuck Eli too. That whole
Was
shit.
that the?
But bro, it's context to everything that Norris is going through. It's
Was
funny as
that
hell.
the? That was the first clip that we put out for that episode, wasn't it? The fuck
Oh, I
Eli
don't know
one?
about the clip.
No, that
I
was
don't
fuck
know.
Kendrick. It was
Oh,
fuck
Kendrick,
that was
yeah.
yeah. It's still
Yeah.
fuck Kendrick, pussy.
Yeah, you guys
No,
you guys
no.
tell
Fuck
everybody
Kendrick.
fuck
God,
them. So.
listen, you can't go back on a fuck you, bro. Just fuck you or it's
Listen,
not.
that clip
Okay,
exists,
I
brother.
mean,
That clip.
that clip exists.
That clip
I can
exists.
be heated. I can be heated and mad at one point and just be like,
Eli.
it's not that aggressive, but
Eli, let me let you in on a little secret here.
Soft.
Anything that gets said, I am
Hey, look,
so
he sounds so
unplugged.
mean,
I'm
though.
so unplugged.
Perfect.
Hold on. I'm so unplugged from the paintball community. I don't know any of these people. I couldn't pick Worm out of a fucking lineup. Corey knows him. I swear to God, bro. I have no fucking clue.
okay.
I know I've seen him before, but it's kind of like we walk through
Okay.
events and you stop and talk to people, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go look through this fucking.
Let's
movie.
not talk about that.
So, like, I'm so unplugged. I don't know any of these people. It's all like, and Don. I don't hate you, Don. I hate Philly. If it sounds like you need a personal assistant,
I hate you either, Don. I'm
Holler,
hurt.
Don.
I'm hurt.
you need a
Yeah.
personal assistant. You need
Hurt
you need someone
dogs,
to talk to.
hurt dogs bark, Don, and hurt people hurt people. Stop making the cycle go around.
So this goes back to what I was this is what I go back to. I wrote notes down and shit.
Let's hear it.
So the situation got weird. Like I got tossed out, Norris got tossed out, and I already knew I was already on that path because I already knew like I was one of the 6 players that was on that team and I didn't show up, so I already knew like off the strength of how he runs his camp, I already knew like yo that wasn't it for the way he runs it. So I kind of figured it and respected it, and I reached out to him. I said, yo, respectfully, I don't want to break bonds with each other. Like I understand if this is how it goes, it's fine. It is what it is, and I understand where you stand. He just never got back to me. So whatever. The reason why Norris went through what he went through. This is my perspective, obviously. I wrote Norris tough coaching style, but he has like a real style of coaching. Like I was raised in the Bronx, so like when I played sports, you had really tough coaches like that would scream at you, make you run laps, like tell you, yo, bro. There was points that I played even with Tropic and Filthy, where I would do some crazy ass shit and I'll come back into the pit. I would look for that like that satisfaction of Norris being like, yo, good shit, that was crazy. Like you did some crazy ass move. Good shit. Yo, Norris is already on the next play. He don't give a fuck about what you did. Like his end goal is literally to win. Like he don't give a fuck if you caught a 15 pack. Like the same thing he was saying, he watched Worm win one-on-ones. He turned his back to him. He knew he was gonna win it. Like that's the type of perspective. Like, yo,
Coach Carter.
Norris is literally on some. I want to win. There ain't no. I don't give a fuck about your 1v1s, your 2v2s, 3v3s, or if you did some crazy ass fire move, you hopped over the beam. He don't give a fuck about that shit. He's just real passionate, and he's tough. And that's bro. The only way you get through in this sport, and honestly, you need that tough coaching style. Screaming and being told instead of a princess like, oh, good shit, you did. No, like this is real men shit. Like it's a real sport. Like
I actually thought you were going to say there was times y'all came off the point and still won, and I still had things to say because that's what I'm really known for.
yeah,
Because
that's how it went. Like instead of like, yo, we won the whole game or we won the whole point and like congratulating him, he'll critique it. It'd be like, yo, you didn't do this correct, and he doesn't sit there and give you your flowers. He will literally sit there and literally like pound on you, yo. You could have done this a lot better. You could have pushed this a lot faster. You could have ended this point way quicker. It's the coaching style that a lot of people can't handle. And my perspective from how I was raised, like that's the best way to fucking literally run a fucking team and run an organization. And it just goes to
Because
show.
it's bigger than one person.
Yo, and listen, granted, Mid-Atlantic, we lost, but the teams we were playing, bro, there was teams crying that they won against us, like, at that event. Like, it was hard to beat us. And the points so the point margin, it would say, like, 1-3 or 1-4, but the points were, like, so damn close. We would get shitted on by penalties or whatever. But there was so that, it was so damn close, like, we were shitting on teams, like, and that's off the
They
strength
did it
of
1 point, JP. I think a couple different refs. I'm thinking, I swear to God, I'm thinking these refs are throwing the same fucking flag, right? Like, you know how 2 refs on different sides are throwing flags, like, okay, they see the same shit.
Let me here.
Motherfuckers were so used to getting penalties. 1 point, 1 ref called 1 penalty, and 3 of them walked off because they didn't even know who they were talking about. Tell them.
That shit is on footage too. But yo, bro,
Hold on,
I was one of the guys.
Hold on.
I was one of the guys that walked off because, granted, 2 points before that, they kept calling majors on me for anything. They would call a flag on anything. So he's pointing my direction. I'm like, damn, this kid's on my ass again. So I'm looking, I'm pointing. Is it me? But my boy's right behind me too. My boy got shot. And he's like, yeah, you. So I'm not.
I lost 4
If
players
a ref
for a minor.
goes like that, and he's pointing at you, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm not questioning it, because the second you question a ref, it's like, it's over. And I'm not looking to the left of me. I'm just looking directly at the ref. Not knowing my boy's right next to me. But my boy's doing the same shit. He's like, me? So we both get out. And then I think James got out too. And because we were all lined up. Like, we were at
And then
the
they're trying to
50-yard
argue with me at the net, and then the ref had to physically come over and say, nah, I definitely wasn't calling all y'all out. I was only calling him out. Like, they were arguing me, like, no, he was definitely calling. I said, motherfucker, he wasn't talking to any of y'all. Like, you just lost that point.
We were getting so many flags, we weren't taking the risk. That's literally what that situation was. Like, we were not risking another fucking flag.
Just to touch on this, because it's something you brought up about Norris here, and this goes to Tampa.
Oh God,
where people do good things, and he doesn't talk about it. It gets brushed off, right? So
Yeah.
So at one point, keep in mind, me and Corey, this event, I'm sure you watch the podcast, you know, we're brought on to player coach these kids. We were playing.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Hopefully they pick something up. Cool, awesome.
I heard the whole shit.
So at one point, I'm at the 50 every point. I'm at the 50, and I'm like, it's sort of like not the point isn't in lingo. Like we've got the positioning for sure. I don't know if we have the bodies, but we have the positioning. And I'm like, all right, let me blow this shit open. So I run up the gut, take 3 people, and I thought, motherfucker, I had to have gotten shot because I'm trying to die right here. And I get through, and I'm like, these motherfuckers. I'm at their box. I could hit the buzzer. It's right here. I could reach over and tap this fucking thing. My gun's empty because I ran through. So there's a guy in a snake, and I turn around to like try and I'm out of fucking paint. So I'm like, oh fuck, and I'm loading my shit up. The point, the game ends, and Norris is on the sideline. I just cleared the field. Why the fuck? Hang the fucking flag. I'm like, yo.
I might have got shot.
So, like I said, I ran through expecting to die, and me and the Dorito side guy was heads up with me. So, like, I don't know if he hits me in the pack. I thought I felt it. And he's blowing up. Like, I did a run through, got a couple bodies, finished the game out. We've won. And I'm expecting, like, yo,
did we win that point, though?
Yeah, we won that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were just standing there forever.
I was expecting, yo, good shit, way to fucking blank, this, that, good shit. I go over, he's blowing the fuck up, slamming his clipboard around and shit, fucking.
Slam a clipboard that fucking event.
Yeah, I believe you did. I believe you did.
No.
Vane going goofy.
I believe you did.
And I'm like, bro, I'm walking over to the fence. I'm like, yo, chill. And I get out there and I explain it. So I'm like, bro, I don't know if I was hit or not. The last thing I'm trying to do is get a dirty hang.
Yeah.
So.
And what did I say?
How Norris.
What did I say when you
Norris
said that, though?
What did I say when you said that? He told Norris turns to the kids and he goes, he's not stupid. he thought he was hit. He played on. And I'm like, I didn't know if I was hit or not, but I'm not risking it. So
yeah,
because everyone was on my ass like while you're standing there, and I'm like, shit, I don't know either. But to keep in mind, I need someone to defend me here because even motherfuckers who hated me said I coached the Tampa event in a totally different manner. I didn't blow up at any time in the Tampa event at the event.
Just at the house. And blowing up at the house, completely reasonable. Whatever place they had you, whatever crack hotel they had you staying at, I'd slept at that shit with bed bugs before.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
Bullshit.
Yo, for free, James, for free.
Bullshit.
They were all for free. Them motherfuckers, that's all they know. Listen.
At least we would have had our own bed.
Corey, I didn't even want to sleep. I lay down on the bed and some hair hit me.
Damn.
Like, there was hair on the bed. Hair. Like, Corey, there was green stains and mold in the bathtub. I took a shit in the toilet. I was done taking a shit, learned that the toilet didn't flush. Like, no.
Did you shit at the house in Tampa?
Yo.
Yes,
I did. Which person's room did you walk through to get to a fucking bathroom?
Fuck, it's still nicer than this fuck. Sleeping on the living room floor at that place in Tampa was better than this hotel. It was a crack.
This was a crack house.
Motel in the name,
bro.
And
listen,
I still take it.
Hey,
crack house better than motel.
On the way to the field every morning, there's a motherfucker sitting on the side of the fucking road like this, bro. Like, yo, what is
he's not joking.
She was like this.
It's like 80 degrees out, and she's literally blanket completely over the head, just rocking back and forth on it.
Bro.
It was crazy. I forgot all about that, man. I'm so glad you reminded me about that.
I was like, wait, we were at a crack house, and there was a crackhead down the street.
No, I tried to explain that to Cheyenne, and she just couldn't comprehend it. I'm just like, bro, I wish you would have seen this. Wild. It was insane. I'm like, it's 86 degrees in the morning, and she's just out there covered up in a blanket.
A camo
all completely over her head.
Like,
no,
when your blood's thin, you ain't got nothing to warm it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I couldn't tell she was old. Couldn't tell she was old. She had her face covered.
Listen, her blood was thin.
I don't know who it was.
That's crazy. That chair was still there too.
So where are you at now, Eli?
So right now, listen. Nope. Norris bring me along. I followed through with Norris because I respect Norris OD. I love this dude to death. Like, this is my boy. I love anybody says something about him. Anybody got anything to say about him, I always respect him and I defend him. So even another thing, I'm gonna say it one more time. Worm still fucks with you. Don't matter what the fuck you say. It's your perspective.
I ain't heard from him.
So. Loves you to death. That little bullshit you guys got going on, the kid will literally fuck anybody up for you. That kid loves you to death.
Fuck that drama between Norris and
Yeah, that shit is corny. That shit is dead. It's
corny.
Shit happens, bro. It's just like you get over that shit. So right now, I'm currently not playing for no team,
Reach out.
Texas, I'm not gonna fucking play. Just off the strength of like I'm tired of dealing with like corny shit, like too much drama involved in this. When I get dedicated into a team, I stick through for seasons. Like Tropic fell through and it just fell through. If it would have kept going, I would have kept going. I was gonna go through with the filthy shit. That shit went downhill, and that was like my stretch. For World Cup, I'm definitely gonna play. World Cup is always on my birthday, November 10th. So like I don't give a fuck what I got going on. That's my birthday gift. I play World Cup for my birthday. Always mandatory. Who I'm gonna play with, I have no idea, but I need to play paintball. So it's like I want to take a break and not play, but bro, I took from layout practice Ohio till now. I played one weekend, right? Like I finally played last weekend. This is where all these fucking I was diving into the snake, like I got fucking beat up like everywhere. Like
snake.
I'm playing the snake and I'm fucking like 6'2". Like this ain't. I shouldn't be playing the snake, but bro,
Little Richie Jr.
From that point on, I was like, bro, I was arguing with my girl. Like, I just realized, like, yo, if I don't have my one Sunday every fucking week, I can't stay sane. Like, paintball is like my getaway, bro. I have to play. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I right now, currently no team, though.
Yes,
Alright,
we could
so-
take him for Cup. Yes, I'm okay with taking him for Cup, but y'all just got to understand if we take Eli, I'm not on the field. I can't be.
Yeah, that's
Once
why
we
I said
have,
I don't want to
and
do
that's
that.
why he doesn't want to go, and I'm okay with it.
I
I'm
want
perfectly fine
Norris
not
to
playing.
play, and that was another thing I wrote on my notes too. Like, I want Norris to have a twin, like have Norris coaching Norris, because Norris needs to be a player so he could relieve that stress and that feeling that he has. You need to be a player to get that feeling out.
Norris would hate Norris as a coach.
Exactly, but
Norris would go,
he
bitch, I
needs
ain't gonna have you
himself.
talk to me like
He
that.
needs himself as a
Immediately.
coach.
Immediately.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
ain't gonna stand for that
Yeah.
shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they'll be fighting each other all day.
Uh-huh.
I don't think. Yo, listen, like just like people can't stand Norris, I don't think Norris can stand Norris
No, he
himself.
can't.
So you know,
Oh,
so
so you say you're from the Bronx, right?
yeah, I've been.
Ooh.
All right. So
I came here when I was 2 years old. I'm from Albania. I'm Albanian. So I came here from 2 years
He's
old,
not
and I've
Muslim,
lived.
people.
I am Muslim. I am
Oh.
oh my
Muslim.
God, why just making assumptions, Norris? Just making
Yeah,
come on, bro.
but
You just stereotyping
I'm not.
motherfuckers immediately, and that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Norris goes,
I'm
if it's
not
Iraq, it's
strictly.
Muslim. If not, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not strictly religious
Oh, that
though.
is
Like,
true. That's what
I
I
don't
meant.
go to the I don't go to the mosque. I don't pray 5 times a day. Like, I don't do none of that shit. Like, I'm
Do you eat
Americanized.
pork?
Like, I don't do. What was
Do
that?
you eat pork?
Do you eat pork?
Yes.
That's
So
right.
I like
That's a
don't
wrap.
follow like
That's
any
a
of the
wrap, dog.
standards. Yo, bro, I used to go to. I lived in the Bronx, so I didn't. When I came here 2 years old, we were broke. They would give us pizza with pepperoni on it, and I will only eat the pepperoni. So
Fuck
one time
yeah,
we went
dude.
to the supermarket, and I told my mom, I'm like, "Yo, can you please just buy the pepperoni? Because I don't like the pizza. I only eat the pepperoni." When she found out I ate the pepperoni, she bugged out on me. She's like, "You can't eat that. That's pork," and went ham on me. But I was a little kid. I ain't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it
Which
exactly
one you
went ham.
had?
Yo, but bro, from that, bro, my girl's Puerto Rican. I'm Albanian. We just had a kid, so we have an Albanian Puerto Rican. They make pening, which is fucking like pulled pork. That shit is fucking amazing. My girl could cook, so like, you know what I'm
So
saying? Like,
that
pork isn't good for your
transitions.
body though. Pork isn't good for your body, so that's another
Yeah,
thing too.
good for me.
Neither is
But
paintball.
yeah.
Tell
So that
the
Listen.
story. I know where you're
transitions into
going.
my next thing. So we caught. I don't know if you've noticed, but we caught a lot of flack for talking shit about Philly. So if all these Philadelphians want to talk about their pizza, you from the Bronx, please let them know that they are not the king of pizza.
It's New York,
Somebody
bro.
Scott Horn
It's
just
New York.
messaged me right now, and he said even fuck New York. He's like, I know I'm not saying this just because I'm from Jersey. He's like, but it's voted number one. He's like, Jersey's got the best pizza.
That's bullshit. They
Thank you.
microwave their
Jersey's
pizza,
number
brother.
3.
They get the frozen pizza and they serve the same shit that they did to me in
Jersey's not
Chicago.
cool.
They
You
took
heard that
that
Red
frozen
Baron.
pizza.
Red Baron.
Fuck out of
It's
here.
nationally
Nah,
rated.
there's low key spots in the Bronx where you can find like a pizza spot. Like I know in my old neighborhood, bro, that pizza nobody could match it, and nobody knows about it because there's no social media guy going in there and doing food reviews. But yo, bro,
Shout
some of
out
the
Dave
best
Portnoy.
pizza is these low key spots. You know what I'm saying? Not these hyped up spots that they got that you see. You go to New York City and Manhattan. And you go to those pizza spots, believe it or not, those aren't the best pizza spots. It's the low key spots in like Brooklyn, Queens,
I don't know.
the
Angelo's
Bronx.
Coal Fire in Manhattan. That's fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Been my best
Don't
one
get me
so
wrong.
far.
There's a lot of good spots there too, but some are
We
overhyped.
need,
You
all
go
right,
to a regular local shit, and it's
off
like 100 times better.
off air. We need some names. We ain't trying to blow these spots up, but we need some names because
Yeah.
You know
Why?
what's
When's the
funny?
next time we're ever going to New York?
You know
I don't
what's
know. But
funny?
we're
This
trying to gatekeep.
Hey,
me
listen.
and Corey
I'm
have
gonna
made
be in
trips to New York
contact
just
with
for
you
pizza.
guys, bro. These pizza
I'll go this
spots,
weekend.
yo, bro. These pizza spots, they don't got like fucking name brand names. It's
Right,
just fucking pizza delivery. Like it
right.
says pizza on the storefront. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you an address. And just
Yeah.
the name of the pizza store is Pizza. Like those are the
Sabaro.
ones that hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Home
hell
of the
yeah.
slice. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there's
That's
a
what
lot of those
Sabaro's name
around
is. Home of the
No, I
Slice.
just made that up.
here.
Yeah, that's what Michael Scott said though.
Yeah. Did he?
I think he said home of the best New York slice or
Yeah.
some shit like
Home of
that.
the best New York slice. They go to New York for the first time. He's like, I'm about to try a New York slice for the first time. Sabaro.
Yeah. Yo, and it's funny too, cause like you can go to a spot where they make the pizza good all the time, but yo, bro, there'll be some staff that probably don't put as much passion into it, and it doesn't get
Yep.
cooked right. You burn it a little too much, or you cook it a little too, you don't cook it
I
enough.
was about to say
There's a lot of
undercooking.
factors into that shit. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not gonna lie, the more that I eat pizza, the more I kind of like it a little bit more crispy now. I don't know why, but I'm liking it a little bit more crispy now. And I like thin crust more.
Yeah, fresh, fresh. You gotta eat that
Yep.
shit fresh. Once it hardens up and it gets a little cold, you can't even eat that shit no more.
Yeah, I think me and Corey are the same here. It's New York, Connecticut,
I think Connecticut.
and then Jersey. I don't know if Corey's had Jersey pizza. I've had some really good pizza in Jersey. But
Yeah,
it,
bro, I go to fucking Jersey to practice because New York don't have paintball fields. They do in like upstate and shit, but
right.
that's not New
Yeah.
York.
No, no, no.
But
You're closer to
I
fucking
haven't.
Philly than
I
you
go to
are.
practice. I practice in Jersey, and I still haven't ate Jersey pizza. So you know what I'm saying?
Norris, what are you doing that you have to have your mic off? Your girl calling you right now? She on the phone with you?
Nah,
No. What are you doing?
I'm simping.
That's crazy.
it's getting to that time. What is it? Nine. He's on demon timing. He's on demon timing right now.
So let's
Word.
Corey.
Yeah, if you got Instagram, yo, if you got Instagram and you follow Norris, don't look at his stories. He's gonna be in your bag. He's talking about
Nonstop.
I need a girl
Nonstop,
to lay
bro.
up with me.
Jesus Christ. Man, you should have been doing that 15 years ago. You almost 40 now. Come on, bro. Tighten up.
Hey, nigga.
Hey, hey.
At least I ain't lived with my mama since I was 18. Like you only living
Whoa.
outside
Listen,
the house 2 years. 2
I
years.
say that's
2
fine.
years.
I saved on rent for years, bro.
Hey, listen, he's
Years.
saving money. He's
Hey, what you
smart.
got to
Right.
show for it though? Nothing. Just like me. I got my own house, so
I
you
got
got
I got
nothing.
my son. I got my son.
I got plenty of those. You want another one? I got plenty of those.
I hang out with your son more than you.
Hey, you sure do.
I got those golf
My
clubs and
son.
that gun. That's all
Pay
I
me
got.
child support.
No.
Pay me child support. Jesus Christ.
I know that. Fuck him, man.
Corey,
Yeah.
All right,
do you have
listen.
anything for Eli?
No,
Because I was going to
don't
ask the
think
fucking pizza thing too.
yeah, the pizza thing.
So
The whole Bronx question was transitioning into that. So
Okay.
to the
Yo,
people
believe it
out
or not,
there,
I eat a lot more Spanish food and Mexican food than I eat any of
yeah,
that
I do.
regular
I got to
pizza.
do.
Yeah.
I do got a
Once you
second
live here,
question
you
for
don't
you.
really eat the shit that people like talk about. You eat
So we
like a
never
lot
swung
of the
back
local
to
shit.
it. I know you almost died on the airplane, but you still got that job, or they fire you?
you still
No,
got that job.
I worked Friday and Saturday. Yeah, I'm still there. That's why I'm
Uh,
there. I got a kid, yo, bro. It gets to a point where if your boss is telling you gotta work, like, what the fuck is paintball to work when you have a kid? Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't
yeah, Norris.
question it. Is
Hey,
I'm coming to work.
I
I'm
took a
coming to
career
work.
path where I can find another one next week.
Yeah. I mean, my job is a lot more lenient. I could do a lot of shit where it's like I don't really gotta work all the time. If I work one day, I could literally ease off the whole rest of the week. So I don't want to lose my job. So I kind of like,
It's a good move.
and I got a kid, bro, and I'm saving up for a car. I should be getting a car this weekend. So hopefully, once I
You
get my
said
own
How do
car,
you? Congrats.
yeah,
you said
hopefully
four
once I
months
get my
old.
own car, I'll be more on this like practice shit. Cause one, I'm depending on like my boys to pick me up and going to practice with my boy. He's going to private practices. He's playing on a D2 line. They play against certain teams. You can't just butt in at this level of paintball. You can't just butt into any team. Like it's not. It don't work like that. So I gotta find my path. And I think the only way I'm gonna find my path is getting my own car, going to these fields and like literally practicing. A lot of these dudes want me to play for them, but I want to play for a team that, yo, bro, I'm gonna have a good time. I don't want this shit to be military, like fucking be, bro. I want to go there and release stress and have fun and
And
joke
if
around.
Rob's listening, to all the people out there that know that I can't, like, I don't know if I've ever been military, but I've definitely been strict. This World Cup is not the normal me. This is probably if I go, because it's still on the fence right now. We're probably gonna have to get through Texas to figure this out. If I go, this event's gonna be treated like my last national event ever. Like, so it's all about fun. It's all about the people I've already vibed with. It's all about shitting on some people to prove a point. It's literally fun. I don't want to be that guy, and I don't even really want to coach it. But like, I'm down to coach. Like when I say I don't want to coach it, if I'm a player, I don't want a player coach. If I just coach, I'm cool with that too. As long as I have the guys who believe in my vision, because then I don't have to feel like I have to fight to get my point across. Right?
Norris, you
They
better
know how to
fucking
take.
play, bro. This is the only way you're gonna, the only way you're gonna
I'm gonna
enjoy your
play
last
still,
event
but not
is
nationally
playing.
no more, dog. This nationally's not in it, and the only reason why I want to go to this national event is just to hopefully make it far enough to shit on them. And what if that doesn't happen? So like, I'm okay with not fucking going. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm
me
okay.
too.
We'll be a cup. We'll be a cup.
Saves
We'll be
me
a cup.
money.
Anyway, so Sheeples, Eli was brought on to create some drama, to clear up some drama, and to show you some of the real connections I made in paintball. Yes, I did say fuck Eli, but I laughed that episode and I said I still love him. Eli, to me, he was right. Ever since I met him, it's felt like we've known each other for 10 years. He is like a brother to me, and I will always have his back. Just like I know for a fact he will always have mine. And I'm not saying Worm doesn't have my back. I even understand why Worm's making this decision, but it still hurts. Like, you can understand why somebody's doing something and still feel pain from it. And that's why this is a safe place, because we could talk about that shit here. Yeah, I'm soft, nigga. You should have picked me.
Hey, listen, look, Norris told me I was gonna get bumped out the squad while Norris was still there and Worm was still there, and I was still on some. All right, good for you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I was on that timing for you
I
guys
can't hear you, Phil.
staying, if I was on that timing where I let Norris and Worm stay and I got the boot, I low key got the boot before Norris did, and I was still on some shit like, yo, I'll support you guys. Even if Norris gets bumped out and Worm is still in that position, I'll still support him. You know what I'm saying? So it's don't shoot him down when he's like on his like this is his fun. He's having his fun. He's not doing it out of spite for Norris.
He doesn't know that he's muted.
Norris, you know what I'm
Yeah,
he's on.
it's crazy if you actually turn the live your
Sorry.
mic on.
Shut up. Fuck you. He's not having fun. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
All
trying
right,
to
all
blow up
right.
his spot.
Yo, bro.
He
Yo,
has a chance to do something he's never done.
winning a national event, Norris, when you're a player is a feeling. It don't matter who you playing with. That's just like, yo, you prove to yourself that you're a good paintball player on a national level. So it's a good feeling for yourself. Fuck your teammates. Fuck this. Fuck that. He won a national event and he got down there his belt for the first time, as far as I know, a national win. So you know what I'm saying? Like you
I was
gotta
going to
respect
chase
it.
that dragon.
Yeah, that was both of our first national wins for
All right,
sure.
so
And I
you
got
know
to
what I'm
experience
saying?
it with my boy. But
Yeah,
at the same time, he
Ain't never
got
get
to
me a national
experience it
win.
before me. Before I did that for him.
it's fine.
Phil
It's
keeps
fine.
calling, but he's not talking, bro. He's not talking. Oh, there he goes. What's up? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Mute yourself for this. Talking to Phil. I'll round us out here. Eli,
Yeah.
you've watched a couple episodes. Two things. Number one, do you have any questions for us?
Uh, Not really. I'm still getting to know you guys. Like I'm watching these podcasts, and you guys bond on a different type of level. Like you guys,
We've loved and hated each other. Yes.
yeah. So what you guys are doing? I told you from the jump. Like I respected it. Keep this hustle up, even though it might be a slow start, bro. You guys are entertaining as fuck to watch, bro. You know, like
Appreciate you.
really,
Appreciate that.
really entertaining, bro. Like, and that comes from somebody that watches like podcast. I mean, listens to podcasts like Joe Rogan and like a couple other dudes I could name, but I'm not gonna get into it. Um, and you guys steady talk about interesting shit. Like, just keep that path, and you guys should be very successful. I believe it.
I appreciate that.
And
Yeah,
number two, who do you want to see on here as a guest?
Hey, that's a good question.
I appreciate it.
Worm.
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Listen, I already told him.
You gotta get
Ron, you
Worm on
next,
it.
nigga. You
Yeah.
next.
You gotta get Worm on here
You
respectfully.
Don't
next,
say that, because
motherfucker.
every time we point at the camera and say, "You're next," they never come on next.
Yo,
Just don't
but
even say it.
Norris.
Every time.
Next episode, I mean, you're the next target. You in our sights.
Yo,
We
Norris
said that about
always.
4 different people.
Yo, Norris always speaks about Norris always speaks about my boy James, and they actually were like in Mid Atlantic. They were in the same like hotel and everything. So I would actually like for James Feliciano. I don't know if you guys know him, but
I told him
he's
about him already.
he's entertaining as fuck. Like that's one of the other reasons why Tropic kind of fell through. Like, bro, he was the entertainment to that team. Like, you would have fun just him being around. He opens up the vibes, and same thing. Like, you know how you were mentioning, like you got no filter, and you say, "Oh, fuck this, fuck you, James." You were saying that. That's how we are too. Like, that's why when I heard it on the podcast, bro, I was just dying laughing. I was eating my food watching the podcast. Like, this shit is comedy to me. Like, this Norris was there. Like, Norris could tell you how our team was run. Like, bro, it was all good vibes. Even when we were losing, bro, it was good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So.
Cool. Anybody you want to shout out before you hop off here?
Shout out my boy Nick Leclerc. He was like, "Yo, send me the link." He said he wanted to watch this shit. I was like, I don't know if it's live. I
Nick's
don't know if
next.
you can
I
watch
mean,
it.
not. So Corey hates when I say next, but Nick's one of the guys on the list too, because
Yeah.
Nick, like Nick is underplayed and undervalued. Like Nick was the other connection I had to Tropic that I didn't know was a Tropic connection at the time. Me and Nick he started that Hormesis Coin Duel Facebook page, and it made me co-moderator, and that's how me and him linked up.
Mm-hmm. And Nick, yo, bro, right after he left Tropic, he went to
Then
play
he goes
D2.
and
He
Brave and
hold
wins
up,
it.
let me get into this. He got shitted on for not being one of the better players. I was like, whoa, we won our first major D3 season because of him, because he was like literally shitting on everybody, and everybody forgets that. And I always remind players. And the second he leaves Tropic, he plays our first national D2 event was Tampa, and we lost, and then Mid Atlantic. He plays his first event after Tropic D2, and he wins with New York Brave, like the very first event. Like, he's a fucking factor. Yeah, he might look a little doofy, like the way he runs and gets to places, and we always say it, and the headgear he be wearing be crazy. But yo, bro, listen to me. Like, that kid is a fucking baller. Like, he flies out to Puerto Rico to play. He's fucking passionate about this shit. And that's another player that gets undervalued, just like Norris gets undervalued all the time. I could honestly say. But believe it or not, Norris, like, even though you think this is the end of the world, like, yo, bro, you're making
It's
a name
not
for
anymore.
yourself. Yo, listen, you're making a name for yourself. People know of you, and I'm surprised people don't know of you from way before, because, bro, you're making a name for yourself. And bro, it's only gonna get better. If this paintball shit don't work out, be in the scene so you have something to talk about in the podcast.
Yes, we do. And that's what I want to talk to Corey about when we talk to Phil next. I think I found my new thing.
All right.
Word.
And
Anything else, Corey?
Nah, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and say goodbye.
Norris?
no, that's it for me.
Yeah. All right, Eli, we really appreciate it. It was a good time.
Thank you, boys.
Lot
I
of games
appreciate you
tonight.
guys. You guys have a good night.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate everything.
Yes, sir.
See you guys.